Hey, that's actually the unmute button. Alright, sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is true, I have returned. Actually, I didn't go anywhere. But it's a cast. It is another cast in God knows how long. Speaking of which, I actually also played like the first Broodor game in 6 months or something today, like right before this cast. Because I was playing my Gem League games against Joda Man. It was a best of 3, and damn, that was a fun series. So yeah, you guys should look forward to the Gem League casts. I don't actually know who's gonna cast that or when it's gonna be casted. Gem League typically takes a long time, but I assure you that it is a hilarious series. Hilariously bad, but hilarious nonetheless. So yeah, today we are doing the Brood War Open Heat. What is that, you ask? That's an excellent question. I'm not exactly sure. Well, I mean, it's a tournament. All right, let's see. A summer tournament sponsored by thebgh.com and starspawn.gg. Wait, no, .cc? I guess that's, okay, no, that's a C. All right. Okay, so basically, here's the deal, guys. I know a lot of people have been asking, TLS4, all right, is in the making. All right, we didn't just forget. We didn't pull an AWA. We've got stuff to do to make it awesome. So we can't have it just yet. So in the meantime, with the help of these lovely sponsors, we are in fact bringing you some smaller tournaments, just to help you guys get by, because everyone's been itching for some casted tournaments. So there you go. There you go. By the way, I believe there were some also, aside from the two main sponsors, like some smaller donations from random people in the thread. So if you were one of those donators, you're pretty cool. So on that note, let's actually do a quick rundown of the format. Because in addition to helping you guys understand it, it also helps me to understand it, because I've only sort of briefly looked over what's going on. So basically, what's happened is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there were 3 open qualifiers held on Icy Cup, where anyone could just register to play. And then from these 3 qualifiers, the top 3 players in each will go through to a round robin stage. That's right, for the first time in the foreign, actually I shouldn't say first time, but this is gonna be, I think, the first time I've casted a tournament with a round robin stage in it. So interested to see how that pans out. So yeah, these 9 players will play round robin, meaning they will each play every other player, and then based on the overall scores, we will have the top 4 going on to playoffs in a double elim bracket, as you can see. Now, round robin, actually, I typically am wary of it, because it can sometimes end in situations, where where games don't actually matter. But we had a discussion about that, and so if we have any kind of games like that, we don't necessarily have to play them. So we're not going to force players to play games either. So just in case you're like me and you get annoyed by that sort of thing, then you don't have to worry about it. So for the maps, we have Outsider, a viewer favorite. 3-player map, craziness, non-standard, all that good jazz. We have Fighting Spirits, typically a not viewer-liked map, but you know what? I like it and Epoxide likes it, so you guys have to deal. And then we've got a 2-player map, Bloody Ridge, and another 4-player map, Andromeda, which is again fairly standard, so that's a deal. So yeah, I'm going to be doing casts of qualifier games today and tomorrow. These will include games from, I believe, today I'm going to be casting games from both yesterday and today. I believe. Let me just double check actually which day this game is from. Which I believe this game is from yesterday. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so what's happened is these are going to be from replays, just so there's no lag issues or any potential stream cheating, as is standard for our lovely Broodor tournaments. And so today I'm actually going to be casting some games from yesterday. So this first game is apparently from the round of 32 from qualifier number 1 yesterday. And I don't actually know who the players are because I forgot. So we'll just wait and see once we go in game. Apparently it was on Andromeda, And I have rambled on quite long now. I think Stratos is eager for me to start casting so he can, you know, enjoy his pancakes while there is actually Brood War going on his TV. So that's pretty good. I just want to show you guys this. Our lovely video editor guy has made pancakes. So yeah, be jealous, guys. So some sick pancakes. Look at that, it's on the TV screen. That is badass. Okay, anyway, game number 1 of the day. Oh, all right, we're going straight in. Okay. Man, by the way, if you notice I don't have any overlays, that's because I don't actually remember how to do it. So we're just gonna go Yoda style, and I can like, you know what, I can like type it in the chat like Yoda style. All right, we've got Don. Wait, can I not type with this thing? Don Pacalini. I have no idea who the hell that is. It could just be a Smurf versus Ifu Must. I'm gonna see if this actually works. Seriously, I don't know how Yoda deals with this because like I have this instinctive urge to just press enter. Oh shit, I should probably block this. Oh wait, no, actually it's fine. I have the Chaos Launcher replay blocker, so we can't see the progress bar. Okay, so that's good. Anyway, I don't actually know why I'm alt tabbing. Wait, is Elegant online? Anyway, Apocalypse is telling me I should have casted the other games first. This is round 3. This from round 2. What? Whatevs. Okay. So we've got a PvZ on Andromeda. Huge 4-player map. Good. You know, we saw a lot of Sayle Reaver on this map when it was actually being actively played, but that's pretty high level. Some high level stuff. Doing off and seat from Foreigners. Looks like Zerg's opening with the Overpool gas. And the Protoss guy is going for a Forge Fast Expand. Walling on this map is actually quite obnoxious because it's all freaking diagonal. Like, diagonals in Brood War just never make any sense. So that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Apparently, Don Pacalini is infected. So you know what? I'm just gonna write that because oh my god, I can't use the arrow keys for this. Oh god, I don't. You know what? Screw this. I don't know how Yoda deals with that. But this is infected. LRM infected. At least I assume he's still on LRM. The Gosu Bulgarian Zerg versus Mr. Must, the Gosu Russian Protoss. Both mainstays in the Foreigner scene. So this probe guy's gonna get in here right as the Zerglings are popping. It's pretty good. By the way, I hope you guys will forgive me for any glaring errors or poor observership. Not that my obsing was any ever good, ever any good? Is that, yeah, that's the one. But this will be the first game I've casted in many months, so yeah, good times. Anyway, looks like we're gonna go 2 cannons first here. I'm pretty sure that's because there's a gas. So normally, if you just see an overpool into expand and no gas, you can, depending on the map actually, and depending on the wall, you can sometimes get away with just the 1 cannon. Sometimes in cross positions on 4-player maps, you could even actually go Nexus and then cannon if you want to be greedy. But because he sees the gas, he's gonna play it safe. I mean, he knows Zergling speed is on the way. You can see the drones all pulled off now, so he's just gonna play it safe. And as I said, the wall on Andromeda is kind of wonky. I mean, as you can see here, there's gonna be a lot of gaps in his walls. He's gonna build a gateway here, so there's gonna be a gap here, pretty big gap here especially for the runaround. I don't actually know if this is tight. I suspect not. I'm pretty sure Zerglings can go through there. I don't actually know if they can go through here. I don't think they can go through here though. So at least he's got that going for him. And he's even having to build a 3rd cannon here. Well, having to as in that's actually a really good idea. Wait, does Infected? Oh, Infected actually had not yet realized where his opponent was. His Overlord just, I think, got in vision here. So he's going out. Going for the aggression here. It looks like, the Overlord actually tanking the first couple of volleys from the cannons. Really nice. The probe's trying to block, but not blocking in the proper place here, allowing a lot of speedlings up the ramp. This game could actually just be over right now. Oh my god, am I getting trolled by Tupac? Is this just gonna be like a 5-minute Zergling easy win here? Like if these were Zekilings, this game would just be over. Just be instant death. I still don't understand how this is not instant death. He's got 5 speedlings in the base, and his gateway is like only just finished. You can see the Zealot's not even halfway done. So this is pretty troll. It's not good, but I believe. I have faith in Must. in the Lancer X. Oh, this is good. This is a good stack. Well, apparently it's not because he didn't kill Zergling. I totally thought he was going to get like 2 Zerglings there. Oh, get it! Oh, good. That's good. All right, so we've got 3 full health Zerglings. I wonder if I can select more than 1. No, I'm not using the fancy Korean tool thingamajigger. Oh, all right. Let's... All right, come on, calm down, Zerglings. I want to see what else is going on. All right, we've got the lair. We've got the 3rd base. We got the Zerglings clearly not calming down. Apparently, the first Zealot, instead of being used to defend, is actually going to be used to counterattack. This is actually not the worst idea because a Zealot is actually even slower than probes. So if you're not going to catch this with the probes, you're almost certainly not going to catch them with the Zealot either. I mean, yes, you can just have the Zealot sort of chasing them around and forcing the Zerg player to micro a bit more, but I guess Must is just confident in his probe micro is actually going to counterattack. And if Infected pays too much attention to these Zerglings, unless like a second Zealot's coming to defend, if Infected pays too much attention to the micro, he can actually lose a lot of drones here. So that's the first drone going down. Looks like the rest of the drones have turned on this. No, they're actually being pulled. So nice little bit of counter harass here from Must, but you gotta remember he's still pretty far behind here. I mean, look at this. Still not even the gas. Halfway finished yet, and the lair is already done for Infected, so that's pretty serious. Oh, this Zealot looks like it's being quite a pain in the butt and alleviating some of this pressure at home. Looks like, wow, this Zealot's actually still alive. Alright, so it's 2 drones and a Zergling already. Looks like still only 2 Zerglings at home, and looks like, oh wow, look at this! Forcing the split attention from Infected causes him to lose the last 3 Zerglings in the main base. That's basically the primary reason you do this, actually. Is, you know, it's much easier for Infected to micro these Zerglings in the base well if that's like basically the only thing he has to be focusing on, but if he also has to be doing defensive micro in his base for his own drones, and that's a lot more difficult. So you very often see, you know, high-level players, even when they're under massive attack, you know, getting harassed all over the place, they'll always try to do at least a little bit of counter-attacking, of counter-harass. Meanwhile, looks like we got a few more Zerglings poking in the front. Interestingly, the 3rd cannon was actually cancelled, presumably after he saw the run by and was like, well, I don't actually need the cannon anymore at the front. And wow, that is a... Wait a minute, no, that's actually pretty smart, I guess, because he knew that his tech was really far delayed. So, see, I mean, normally you wouldn't get this cannon until, like, the Stargate had finished, or... Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't get a cannon in the main until at least the Stargate is finished. Sometimes not even until like the first Corsair is out. But in this case, he knew he was quite far behind in that front. Fortunately for him, the Spire is actually only going to be a little bit faster than this Stargate, and he's actually got another Zealot in here. So that's not only going to... Oh wait, no, this is the same Zealot. Wait, how did this not die? I just assumed this guy died. Or wait, no, maybe this, maybe this was the Zealot actually from the main base. Yeah, okay, so this Zealot, those initial 3 kills were from the Zerglings in the main, and the 4th kill was that drone. Okay, so I think that's what happened just there. Man, that really confused me for a second. In the meantime, despite that pretty aggressive opening, it looks like Infected is just going the bog standard extra hatcheries here. Is he going to go 6 hatch? Yeah, he's going to go 6 hatch. Andromeda, I think, is a pretty good map for this. And this is the norm nowadays, actually. More so than 5 hatch, I think. What's really awesome is now that not only is he, you know, getting these fast 4 bases, but he's got 2 free mineral onlys as well, which are going to be, you know, fairly easy to defend. So that's going to be a little bit annoying. It looks like we have the first Corsair out. We do have the Robo, so this is actually going to be Sayle Reaver. We have the +1 air weapons, and I am very excited. I mean, you know, Must proving me wrong. I said in the beginning of the game, Sayle Reaver was a good strategy for Protoss on this map, but again, very technical, very mechanically demanding strategy. So don't really see it too often, especially in the foreign scene. Even in the pro scene, I don't recall seeing that much Sayle Reaver, apart from on like a few specific maps from a few specific players. But I guess we'll see how this works out for Lancer X. Now, one of the reasons why this is good is you have these island expos at the 12 and the 6 o'clock 6 o'clock positions. So, you know, once you get that shuttle out, you can basically get basically a free expansion, crucially a free gas expansion actually, with those island expos. So that's very, very nice. Ooh, nice, nicely done. I think those Scourge probably know what's going on though. I don't actually know if they saw this, but they probably saw this. I wish I was actually paying attention more. And look at that, straight going for the shuttle speed upgrade as well. In the meantime, what do we have going on here? One thing I noticed is actually there's very little vision coverage for Infected. I mean, he's got like a bunch of Scourge standing here for some reason, but you know, he's keeping his Overlords very, very clumped up. He's not like spreading his Zerglings out or anything like that, which I'm a little bit surprised about. Usually when once you've scouted this Sayle Reaver thing, you should be trying to get as much vision on the possible on the ground as you can. So, you know, it's not really worth sending out individual Overlords like Zergs often do, because they can obviously get picked off by the Corsairs. But if you just, you know, if you have like those 6 Zerglings or this many Zerglings, if you just like make a little arc around the Protoss base, you can easily see when the shuttle comes out, and that gives you plenty of time to react to the Reaver Harass. In the meantime, looks like we just have the probe ferried over, and looks like the shuttle comes back perfectly in time to pick up this first Reaver. And here we go. Here's going to be the first harassment. So this could, or this is often pretty game deciding here. If this does, you know, almost no damage, then Infected is going to be in fantastic position, because remember, he got a very fast 4th base. Look at this, he's already mining away. He's got quite a decent saturation there. So a good number of drones already at all 4 bases, and the third base of, third gas base hasn't started yet. Actually, to be fair, the mineral only has started, so economy-wise, oh no! Oh no, that's Sayle, right? I mean, it was in range, but the question is whether Infected was actually looking at that time. So he's seen the Corsairs. I mean, he's got to assume that at this timing the shuttle's out already, and so seeing the Corsairs moving down here should mean that the Reaver's coming. But I don't really see any defensive maneuver, defensive reaction here. He's got his Hydra's not in position. Oh my god, here we go, the first drop. Oh man, the drones are clumping up a little bit. They all went the wrong way. Infected should have sent the drones to the bottom left instead. Presumably because of the way his bases were hotkeyed, he actually sent them all to his main. Typically, the shuttle! Wait, what? They're not even attacking? Okay, apparently all those Scourge were on move command. I have no idea why. Wow, that is really, really strange. Okay, looks like the drones are coming back, but there's not enough Hydras here to deal with this. Oh, but Lancer isn't paying attention! Oh no, the Reaver's gonna die! Pick it up! Pick it up, please! Please! Is it alive? Oh, it's alive! It's alive with like 1 HP. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he's gonna head over back to the main now. Meanwhile, what do we have? He's going back into gateways. It's very, very standard. He's not going too crazy, going to Stargate courses or anything like that. Looks like shuttle speed is done, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this shuttle has speed. And here we go, going into the main base. Oh my god, it's completely undefended. The drones aren't even being pulled. Why are the drones not being pulled? Now they're being pulled. Oh, but it's a little bit too late. 3 drones falling on the first shot and the second shot. Will it connect? It does. It grabs that straggler. Meanwhile, the shuttle is once again going to escape. So some pretty decent harass. Meanwhile, the Nexus at the 12 o'clock has completed. Oh, wait, he's not paying attention again. Okay, no, he's paying attention again. Oh, but the Overlords. Oh no, he's found a lot of Overlords. There's only 1 spawn. There's no Hydras here. Is there going to be a supply block? No, it looks like Infected has actually just made 1 million Overlords. So even though he's losing a bunch here, he's not actually supply blocked. I don't know if that was just good foresight or he just kind of just spammed Overlords. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume that, you know, he had a good anticipation of that move, and, you know, he's actually fine now in supply. You know, what's going on over here? Oh, so the shuttle randomly ran over here. I was just going to take down this Zergling. See, this is the kind of thing I mean. There should be, see, like, there's a couple of these guys on the map spotting, but there really should be a lot more. And in particular, there should be Burrow. Burrow is one of the best weapons. Ooh, nice catch there. Burrow is one of the best weapons, actually, against Sayle Reaver. Not only because you can do, like, the fancy Burrowed Hydra and pop out traps when the shuttle flies over, but also just because if you borrow, like, you know, 10 Zerglings around the map, it's a very small mineral investment, but a huge bonus to your vision. Meanwhile, we have some a follow-up speed lot attack here. It looks like +1 attack is done for them. +1 carapace, though, is finished for the Zerg as well, so that's going to be counteracted right there. But there are some lurkers here, so I don't really see these Zealots doing too much. He could try and go for a run-by if he really wants. That's going to cost him a lot of damage. Yeah, it's not really worth it to go for that. He's not even sure like what's in here. There could just be like a lurker and 2 Sunkens in here as well. If Infected was being like super defensive, and then that attack would just not do anything. So it's not really worth it. Like, the thing is, you know, doing run-bys like that is cool, especially when it works and you, like, kill a hatchery. But it's really a lot more useful, actually. Well, I was going to say it's a lot more useful to have a living mobile force on the map, but I guess Lancer X was just not paying attention here. Is there something else happening here? Was he doing something else? I'm, like, trying to, like, maybe he was doing some harassment or something. I'm just trying to figure out what he was looking at that time. I don't really see anything else, so I guess he just didn't have, maybe he thought they were just like on hold position or something. I'm not really sure. Small mistake, it happens. And in the meantime, we have the good old Lurker Hydra coming out. Ooh, gonna abuse this annoying little position here. There's no Overlord. Ah, there we go. There's the Overlord for the vision. And with only one cannon and one Dragoon here, that's actually gonna stop mining at this mineral only for a little while. Meanwhile, it looks like a couple of random units gonna engage at the front there. But Inf3cted doesn't really need to actually fight head on. Ooh, nice storm. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, that's not good though. That's not good. Did he get all the lurkers too? Okay, he got 2 of them. In the meantime, whoa! Hello! Oh my god, I missed the storm drop. Alright, we got 6 kills! It's my bad. It's my bad, guys. We had 6 kills. There's no drones here anymore. Alright, I think he got the whole drone line. Whoops. Meanwhile, I hear things shooting. What's shooting? Oh, okay, he's just killing himself. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's my bad. He killed all the drones here. That's good. I'm gonna go ahead and say that was, you know, like 12, 15 drones. Whatevs. So, looks like we're going back to mining. Reaver's gonna take care of that. There's like 2 Reavers out now. Of course, they're still flying around. One good thing, actually, to note is that... Damn, see, what I was going to say was Lancer X has actually been keeping most of his Corsairs alive, because if you notice, he's only been building them off 1 Stargate, and he still actually has, like, what, 8 Corsairs right here, 7 Corsairs? A lot of times in these Foreigner games, you'll see the Protoss player just try and go stay Reaver and just, like, non-stop suicide Corsairs to small groups of Scourge. He'll just go out with, like, 3 or 4 Corsairs and just keep getting them picked off one by one and never really amass a critical number. Ooh, that's interesting. But it looks like Lancer X has been doing a decent job of keeping his guys alive. Of course, though, we did also see Inf3cted make a bit of a mistake earlier, having his Scourge on move command. Apparently, Dragoons cannot walk through that gap. I was actually wondering whether they could, so that could cause problems. Anyway, that's a very big Dragoon force. Interesting to note this composition. There's no High Templars with the army. There's a few just coming out of the gateways now. But this is almost entirely Dragoons as well as Reavers. Now this is a very, very, very powerful mid to late game composition here. It's obviously very expensive though. You can't do this off just 2 bays. It's very difficult because of the gas requirement. But because he's got this free 3rd gas base here at the 12 o'clock, he can actually afford to do this. So this is a very gas heavy army. It's also very expensive and somewhat fragile. Meaning if he actually loses this army, that just could be instant GG. It's just so expensive. Gotta be a little bit careful about that. And it's very easy, like if he gets hugely, like if he somehow loses the Reavers, oh my god, see, like if those Reavers had just instantly died there and Inf3cted pulled off a big flank, the Dragoons are actually not that great by themselves against Zerg. You really need to be supported by heavy splash damage capable units like the High Templar with Storms or the Reavers. Or preferably both, as you can see in this case. Now, Inf3cted seems to be sending a lot of units around for a flank, so he's going to go for a big attack from all sides. That's exactly how you want to engage this army. You want to come in from every direction to minimize the amount of splash damage you take. And it looks like he's going in with some Mutalisks first. I'm not sure what those are for or why those are there, but here we go. Are we going to drop as well? Notice that the Overlords are just empty. He's just going to run on top of them. And oh my goodness, the Zerg is getting slaughtered here. A bit of a poorly coordinated attack. I mean, he didn't really just have enough stuff as well, I think. Well, I say that, but he had a lot of lurkers left here. But here we go. It looks like Must, assuming that most of the forces were actually using that attack, just goes in and loses a lot of his zealots. And here we go. The Zerg reinforcements pouring out. And this is the problem. Once the Storms have been expended, once the Reaver is out of Scarabs, the Dragoons by themselves can't really hold on. And there we go. The Reaver falls. How much energy do we have? We have almost 2 Storms here. Almost 3 Storms. But not quite yet. Only 1 storm available. That's the last storm gone. So we need to wait another 10 energy or so. He's actually not even going to wait. He's just going to make it straight into an Archon. So this attack, surprisingly enough, has actually been held. But while all that was going on, no, we did have the 3 o'clock base established for the Protoss and no additional bases for the Zerg. He's had this middle only for a while now, actually. And so the course is just chilling here. Make sure this 12 o'clock base stays safe. Some Zealots actually coming now to flank the flanking force. And I have no idea what's going on there. And here we go, some more High Templars. Oh, gonna get it? Ah, gonna get it! Nope. So I don't know why this keeps happening. Bit of a hold position fail here. What he really needs to do is hold position the Dragoons slightly further forward so they can just kill these buildings for free. In the meantime, though, looks like a potential expansion attempt from our Protoss player. Gonna get denied by some Zerglings. Actually, looks like Infect is gonna think about expanding there himself. But how the hell is he gonna deal with this huge Protoss army on his doorstep? I don't know. And here we go. The Storm's going in first. The front buildings have been taken down here, so this is very, very exposed. The Dragoons are going to start going in now, taking out the Lurkers and the Sunkens, and this is exactly how you want to do it. You want to kind of hold the Zealots back a little bit. All right, he's going in now. I guess there's only one Lurker left, so that's fine. But really, the best way to break these kind of defenses is you have the front line as Dragoons, Templars directly behind them, so you can storm any units to try and come and kill your Dragoons, and the Zealots basically just waiting until everything is dead and then just running in and just cleaning up. But it looks like, regardless, this game is pretty much over, I think. 103 supply to 181. Some Zerglings coming in the back, doing a decent job, but look at this. The Archons just tearing apart the mineral line. Not really much that Infected can do anymore. So despite that that crazy early Ling run-by in the main, which I thought might have ended the game, but hold on, thought! Oh, there's the Dark Swarm and the Lurkers! Wait a minute! Have I spoken too soon? The Templars come in. Oh my god, like 8 Templars come in just at the last second, but there's still 2 Lurkers under the Swarm, and the Goon army is basically dead, and the 2 Zerglings are just gonna kill all of the High Templars. The Corsairs cannot save them. The 2 Zerglings, oh my god, what just happened? Why is the Protoss army dead? Wait, what? He had a giant army, what just happened? Meanwhile, these Zerglings just bossing it up here, killing these High Templar. I don't even understand. Okay, so apparently this is not the end of the game. This is in fact this. I don't know what's going on. Why are there cannons shooting? What's all right? Whatever. We're gonna hit a supply block here. He made the Greater Spar, but I actually haven't seen any Greater Spar units. Just yet. There were like 2 mutas he made, and they just instantly died in the first attack. Oh, maybe that's what those are for. I guess those random 2 mutas that we saw, or 3 mutas, were actually supposed to become Devourers to help deal with the Corsairs or something like that, but ended up not happening. So somehow Infected is alive, but that's a temporary thing because he's still at half the supply of his opponent, and he's down to just basically 3.5 bases, I'd say. I count this as a half base. Oh man, his saturation is really poor as well, as you can see. So that is highly problematic. Whoa, hello. Alright. Kill the Zerglings. All good. Oh, are we going to see some Dark Archons? Is there... No. They're just going to be DTs. I mean, once you've opened with Sayer Reavers, if you've managed to keep most of your Sayers alive, or a decent number alive, you can actually just go into like mass Sayer DT, late game PvZ, and it's actually ridiculously effective, especially if the Zerg has gone Ultra Ling, because then he's got no anti-air to defend against to defend his Overlords against the Corsairs. In this case, Infected hasn't actually gone for that composition, but I don't know, it still seems like it'd be pretty good. Oh, storm the drones! Storm the drones! No, why? Oh my god, the Troll Templars! Why did you not save a storm for the drone line? Oh man. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to settle with killing the main base. So Infected though, look at this, he's not giving up. He's just expanding to the top left. He does not even care. Main base falling, no problem. I didn't need that anyway, it had no minerals. Well actually it had some minerals. It's actually interesting noting the mineral distributions that are left. So if you see, these actually have over 300 minerals on these patches. And like these patches are mined out, or this one has 20 minerals. So it's like, clearly the drones favor mining these minerals. I don't really know what that means, it's a thing. It's the pathing. Anyway, what's going on here? Oh shit, did I miss another storm drop? Quite likely. Well, Reaver drop rather. Should be clicking around more. Anyway. Are we going back? Wait, where's the shuttle? Ah, he came back to the main. I was like wondering where it went actually. It's not with the Corsairs. So we're going back to the main. Where's the army? Oh, we got the DTs going out. Is there an Overlord? There is not. Is one of these an Overlord? They are not. Actually, I think these goons can just kill by themselves, but the DTs will make sure of that. So we got 74 supply to 185. Oh. No? Awkward. Well, I guess not. Oh, this is good. This is gonna work. Is he waiting for a Defiler? Okay, never mind. It's not gonna work anymore. Oh, come on, just get one scarab. Oh, nice reaction. Wow, that actually didn't kill anything. So, in the meantime, this base has predictably died. Apparently 1 DT fell while this was happening. I thought there were 4 coming out here, but... Oh, that's interesting. And for some reason we have like a stalemate here. I'm actually not sure where all of the supply is. I mean, Must is essentially... Oh! Oh. Oh. I see. I see what you've done there, Mr. Must. That is very cheeky. What the hell? Alright. I was wondering what happened, because you know, it's like he has this massive supply lead, and it's just like he's just, you know, goofing around with 2 Reavers and like 5 units. I was like so confused what was happening. And that was it. So Infected, I wonder what Infected is thinking right now. Maybe he's like, oh man, I could totally make a comeback. I can totally win this. Look, I'm killing the units on my base. I've saved the main somehow. And, you know, I'm just going to win the game, and there's going to be like 10 carriers come out. You know what's going to be really funny, though, is like there is a Defiler Mound, right? I'm pretty sure there is. What's going on over here? Alright, so is there still a Defiler Mound? Because Defilers are like the answer to carriers. If you have Defilers with some upgraded Hydras underneath, carriers are actually suck. Like, Hydras kill Interceptors so fast, and like Defilers, they can plague the carriers, take down all their HP. And obviously they can Dark Swarm on the Hydras, so they're immune to the attacks. I mean, carriers, by themselves, are pretty susceptible to that sort of thing. The way to deal with that, obviously, is to supplement them with Sayers and Reavers. So the Reavers obviously still do full damage underneath the Dark Swarm and can obliterate the Hydras en masse. So we have a bit of an engage. This DT is actually going to do work because there's no detection here, although the splash damage might kill it off. Oh, there we go. There's the Overlord. And are the carriers coming out? The probes are coming out. Are they still just sitting here? I guess he's just gonna wait for more of them. This would be really funny if Lancer X doesn't pay attention and just gets mined out, and then ends up with like all these carriers that can't do anything against Dark Swarm. Oh no, the probes! The probes, please! Oh mercy! Oh no! Oh dear, that's not what he wanted. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, like, he knew the lurkers were here, and he didn't stop the transfer. This is dubious. This is questionable. But see, here's the thing. You see, these patches are getting fairly thin, and there were only 6 of them anyway. And these patches also don't have that many minerals, and obviously the initial 3 bases are mined out. So, I mean, if Lancer X goofs off for too long, and somehow just, like, loses all of these carriers, he could actually let Infected come back into the game. I mean, Infected is retaking his natural. No! Wait, what? Did he see the carriers? Oh, no, we didn't see the carriers. Oh, PM. So GG from Infected, and Must takes him down in, I believe that was the round of 16 match, or one of the round of 16 matches from yesterday's Open Qualifier. Damn. I mean, my voice is barely holding up here. Whew. I need to do like some voice warm-ups. Anyway. Alright. So let's go on to another game. By the way, if anyone's wondering where Elegant is right now, I am in fact wondering the same thing. Yeah, there you go. Uh-oh! Wait, what? The selected scenario is not valid, and apparently my thing is dead. Oh, wait. Huh. Welp. I guess we're not doing that one then. Wait, is this just because the name is too long or something? Like, can I make this? Huh. Oh, this